Welcome, everyone. Today we journey into the world of Norse mythology, a realm of Ragnarok, the great serpent Jormungandr, towering Jotuns, and the legendary figures Loki and Odin, who, despite popular belief, were never brothers. Much of what we know about the mythology of the Vikings comes from two key books, the Younger Edda and the Elder Edda. Interestingly, both were influenced by Christianity, especially the Younger Edda, which blends mythological characters with real historical figures. The Younger Edda was written by the Icelandic poet, historian, and politician Snorri Sturluson. Snorri believed that the gods were originally great humans who became legendary over time. Throughout his writing, he quotes older poetry, suggesting that ancient songs must have been recorded somewhere, although most early Norse poetry was passed down orally. Centuries later, in the 1700s, a bishop named Brynjolfur Sveinsson discovered a manuscript containing these ancient songs. Some scholars now believe that the so-called Elder Edda may not be an ancient text at all, but a later compilation. Regardless, Norse mythology as we know it today is built from these two sources. Even though the stories do not form one unified narrative, the pieces fit together surprisingly well. Compared to Greek or Christian mythology, Norse myths have far fewer contradictions.
At the dawn of time, long before the second millennium before our era, there was nothing, only a vast, yawning void called Ginnungagap. In the depths of this emptiness, two primordial realms emerged, the icy world of Niflheim and the fiery world of Muspelheim. From the meeting of ice and fire came a giant named Ymir and a cosmic cow named Audumbla. Through strange and ancient processes, Ymir gave rise to the race of frost giants. Meanwhile, the cow Audumbla revealed the first of the gods, Buri. Buri's son Bor married the giantess Besla, and they had three sons, Odin, Vili, and Ve. When they grew older, the brothers killed Ymir for reasons never clearly explained. From Ymir's body, they created the world. His flesh became the earth, his blood became the seas, his bones became mountains, and his skull became the sky. From his eyebrows, they formed Midgard, the world of humans. After shaping the world, the gods created humankind. The structure of the universe in Norse mythology is complex. In the center lies Midgard, the world of humans. On its level exist Niflheim and Muspelheim, as well as Jotunheim, the land of giants, and Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir gods. Below Midgard is Svartalfheim, home to the Dark Elves or dwarves, who were said to have formed from the maggots in Ymir's corpse. Beneath that lies Helheim, the cold and shadowy realm of the dead. Above Midgard is Alfheim, the land of the Light Elves, and higher still, Asgard, the home of the Aesir gods and the Valkyries. In Valhalla, fallen warriors feast until the final battle.
Odin, the All-Father, was the chief of the Aesir. He had many sons by different women, including his wife Frigg, the goddess of love, marriage, and destiny. Frigg was said to know the fate of every person, though she rarely revealed it. One famous story tells how Odin sacrificed one of his eyes in exchange for wisdom. Beneath the roots of the great world tree Yggdrasil lies the well of Mimir, guarded by the severed head of the giant Mimir. Odin traded his eye for the right to drink from the well's waters. Odin also hung himself from Yggdrasil for 9 days and 9 nights, pierced by his spear Gungnir, to gain knowledge of the runes. This act gave the world tree one of its names, Yggdrasil, meaning the steed of the terrible one, an epithet of Odin. His companions were the ravens Hugin and Munin, thought and memory, along with 2 wolves, Geri and Freki, and his 8-legged horse Sleipnir. Sleipnir had an unusual origin. Loki, in the form of a mare, became the horse's mother after distracting a stallion during the building of Asgard's walls. Loki's shape-shifting mischief saved the gods from paying a promised price to a giant builder. Thor, the thunder god and son of Odin, was a fierce warrior known for his immense strength and enormous appetite. He fought giants and monsters with his hammer Mjolnir, which always returned to his hand. His power was further increased by a magical belt and iron gloves. Loki, the trickster god, was not Odin's son nor Thor's brother. His father was the giant Farbauti, and his mother was Laufey. Loki was tolerated for a long time because his cunning often helped the gods. But when Loki caused the death of Baldr, the beloved god of light, joy, and spring, the gods could no longer forgive him. They bound Loki with the entrails of his own son, and a venomous serpent was hung above him. Loki's wife Sigyn watched over him, holding a bowl to catch the poison. When the bowl filled and she had to empty it, drops would fall onto Loki's face, causing him to writhe in agony. The shaking of the earth was said to be Loki's pain. Loki's children brought even more trouble. Hel, the ruler of the dead, the wolf Fenrir, and the world serpent Jormungandr, who grew so large that he encircled the entire earth.
Ragnarok is the final destruction of the cosmos. It was set in motion with the death of Baldr. No source tells exactly when it will happen, but the prophecy is detailed. A great winter will descend, lasting 3 years. Only 2 humans will survive, a woman named Lith, meaning life, and a man named Yggdrasil, meaning eager for life. The wolf Fenrir will break free from his chains and swallow the sun. Earthquakes will shatter mountains and uproot forests. Jormungandr will rise from the sea, causing the oceans to flood. A ship made from the nails of the dead will sail from Hel, carrying an army of giants led by Loki. The fire giants of Muspelheim, led by Surtur, will march across the burning landscape and destroy the rainbow bridge Bifrost. Heimdall will blow the horn Jollerwern, summoning the gods and all warriors of Valhalla. Odin will fight Fenrir and fall. Vidar, the silent god of vengeance, will then slay the wolf. Thor will battle Jormungandr, kill the serpent, and take 9 steps before dying from its venom. Freyr will fight the fire giant Surtur and fall without his magic sword. Tyr will face the monstrous hound Garmr, and both will perish. Loki and Heimdall will kill each other. Finally, Surtur will swing his flaming sword and set the world tree ablaze. All creation will burn. Yet, the story does not end there. Out of the sea, a new world will rise, green and beautiful. The surviving gods, including Baldr and his blind brother Hodr, will return. Lif and Yggdrasil will repopulate the earth. Life will begin again. Norse mythology continues to inspire books, games, movies, and art. Its stories are vast and complex, and one short retelling can only scratch the surface.